Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Why Yellowstone had to end with Kevin Costner's exit. Explored. The latest episode of Yellowstone featured the death of the Dutton family's patriarch, John Dutton. The show also built some intrigue around who is responsible for his staged suicide in the governor's office. The show comes with a compelling story for Case, Beth, and Jamie, with the rest of the ranch. But indeed, the narrative lives alongside Costner and his character. The major reasons behind Costner's exit were significant creative and scheduling conflicts between Costner and the production team. This is because currently Costner is involved in his personal film horizon, which is clashing with Yellowstone's date. These challenges led to a shortened conclusion for John Dutton's arc and, ultimately, the series' conclusion. Read further to explore in detail why Yellowstone had to end with Kevin Costner's exit. John's murder set all the stories to an end in the Dutton family. According to Sheridan, he has always thought of John Dutton's death as a precursor to the show's finale. Therefore, his exit has rightly fast-tracked the show. However, John's death has not been explicitly explored in the series, but the finale gives a significant screen time to the funeral. It would not be surprising even if the series would have continued to exist after Season 5, keeping in mind the popularity of the show. But the narrative lives and dies by Kevin Costner and his character. Season 5, Part 2 also seemed rushed as it had only 6 episodes to tie all the stories together. But extending the show for one more season without John would have been a wrong decision. The show should have lost its soul without the family's patriarch. Despite the interesting stories of individual characters, John Dutton and the ranch were important connecting dots for all the lingering stories. Therefore, the show without John would have appeared scattered. Creator Taylor Sheridan opted to wrap the show and focus on expanding the franchise by creating Yellowstone spin-offs like 1923 and 6666, and keeping the Dutton legacy alive. Kevin Costner has always been vocal about his appreciation for the show. In June 2024, the actor expressed his feelings through an Instagram post. The monumental success of the television series Yellowstone has forever altered the landscape of contemporary Western dramas. With its sweeping vistas, complex characters, and high-stakes family drama, the show captured the imagination of millions. Yet, as the series drew closer to its conclusion, a seismic shift in its narrative and production, Kevin Costner's exit, forced the creators to reevaluate its direction. The end of Yellowstone as we know it became not just a narrative necessity, but a thematic inevitability. Here, we delve into why Yellowstone had to conclude in light of Costner's departure, and how this development mirrors the show's underlying themes of legacy, change, and survival. The Kevin Costner factor. Kevin Costner's portrayal of John Dutton, the iron-willed patriarch of the Dutton family, is arguably the cornerstone of Yellowstone's success. Costner brought gravitas and authenticity to the role, embodying the rugged determination and moral ambiguity that define the modern Western hero. His star power not only elevated the series' profile, but also anchored its sprawling narrative, ensuring that viewers remained invested in the Dutton family saga. However, behind the scenes, tensions reportedly grew between Costner and the show's creators, including Taylor Sheridan. Conflicts over scheduling, creative control, and Costner's commitment to other projects, such as his ambitious Western film series Horizon, created a rift that ultimately led to his decision to step away. While the specifics remain shrouded in speculation, Costner's departure posed a significant challenge for a show so intrinsically tied to his presence. The narrative conundrum. John Dutton is not just a character, he is the beating heart of Yellowstone's story. The ranch he fights to preserve, the family he strives to protect, and the enemies he battles are all extensions of his identity. Removing him from the equation was always going to be a narrative gamble, but one that Sheridan approached with characteristic boldness. In many ways, the arc of John Dutton's character foreshadowed his inevitable absence. From the very beginning, Yellowstone has grappled with themes of mortality, legacy, and the unrelenting march of time. Dutton's health issues, his philosophical musings on the cost of power, and his often fraught relationships with his children all pointed to the reality that no one, not even John Dutton, could outrun the forces of change. Costner's exit, then, became an opportunity to explore these themes in their rawest form. The absence of John Dutton forces the remaining characters, Case, Beth, Jamie, and Rip, among others, to confront their roles within the Dutton legacy. Who will rise to the occasion? Who will falter? And can the Yellowstone Ranch survive without its steadfast leader? Reflecting real-world transitions. Beyond the fictional world of Yellowstone, Costner's departure underscores a broader reality about the entertainment industry. Change is inevitable. Television, like the ranching industry depicted in the show, thrives on adaptability. The success of a series often hinges on its ability to evolve, whether through new characters, fresh storylines, or, in this case, the resolution of a central figure's journey. For Taylor Sheridan, the challenge was not just to fill the void left by Costner, but to do so in a way that honored the show's legacy. Sheridan's storytelling prowess lies in his ability to craft deeply human narratives set against epic backdrops. In navigating Costner's exit, he leaned into the themes that made Yellowstone resonate in the first place: the fragility of power, the weight of family, and the unyielding force of nature. The end as a new beginning. The conclusion of Yellowstone does not signal the end of the Dutton saga, but rather a new chapter. Paramount's expansion of the Yellowstone universe through prequels like 1883 and 1923 has already demonstrated the franchise's potential to thrive beyond the main series. These spin-offs delve into the Dutton family's origins, providing rich context for the events of Yellowstone and deepening viewers' understanding of the generational struggles that define the family. Moreover, the decision to end Yellowstone with Costner's departure allows the series to maintain its narrative integrity. Dragging the story beyond its natural conclusion risks diminishing its impact. Instead, by embracing an ending, one shaped by both creative and practical considerations, the show cements its place as a cultural touchstone. A legacy worth preserving. One of the most compelling aspects of Yellowstone is its exploration of legacy, both personal and communal. For John Dutton, the Yellowstone Ranch is more than a piece of land. It is a symbol of his family's identity and resilience. Yet, as the series repeatedly emphasizes, legacy is not static. It is a living, breathing entity that requires stewardship, sacrifice, and, ultimately, acceptance of change. Costner's departure, while initially jarring, aligns with these thematic undercurrents. Just as John Dutton must grapple with the impermanence of his own life and the uncertainty of his ranch's future, so too must the series reconcile itself to the end of an era. In doing so, Yellowstone reinforces its central message. Survival is not about resisting change but adapting to it. Audience reaction and cultural impact. The conclusion of Yellowstone sparked a wave of reactions from fans, many of whom expressed sadness at the loss of Costner's presence. Yet, this emotional response speaks to the profound connection audiences have developed with the show and its characters. Few series achieve the level of cultural resonance that Yellowstone has, and its ending, while bittersweet, is a testament to its enduring impact. Kevin Costner's portrayal of John Dutton will undoubtedly be remembered as one of his most iconic roles. His exit from the series marks the end of a chapter, but it also opens the door for new stories within the Yellowstone universe. Whether through spin-offs, prequels, or entirely new narratives, the legacy of Yellowstone will continue to evolve. Conclusion. The end of Yellowstone with Kevin Costner's departure is both a practical resolution and a narrative inevitability. It reflects the show's core themes of change, legacy, and the unyielding passage of time. While fans may mourn the loss of John Dutton, his absence underscores the show's commitment to authenticity and its willingness to embrace the complexities of storytelling. In the world of Yellowstone, as in life, nothing lasts forever, but the mark left by Kevin Costner, Taylor Sheridan, and the entire cast and crew will endure, much like the rugged beauty of the Montana landscape that serves as the series' backdrop. The end of Yellowstone is not just an ending, it is a tribute to the power of storytelling and the resilience of a legacy, one that will continue to captivate audiences for years to come.